If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I post a new Tom Brady video every day.
Realizing my potential has been what my career has been all about. Things that I've dreamed about have actually come true.
And the Patriots have won Super Bowl 36. Unbelievable.
Things have happened in my life as I kind of hoped they would happen. It's been, just a complete evolution. You know, how I just kept kind of fighting and clawing to continue to power forward. You just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and you keep trying to make progress. So when I look at over 20 years, I look how far I've come. But there's not one step that I took where I realized, look how far I've come. But those series of steps that I put together, I go, wow, that's quite a journey. I would say drink more water. 95% of people out there are dehydrated. You can see it in people's lips and their skin. Very easy to injure yourself. Muscle pulls, cramps, fatigue. A lot of that comes from dehydration. I work out very smart and efficiently. I don't do any things that's gonna really set me back. I spend a lot of time getting my body worked on through my pliability muscle work with my body coach, Alex Guerrero. What I believe is you gotta repeat those good habits daily. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be more good than bad. I just say, guys, just know what you're doing. Don't make it, whatever happens, there's things that can be bad, but you never want them permanently bad. You can't make those bad decisions because you're still young, still a kid, still, learning and immature in a way. And, I hopefully can influence them in a bit of a positive way, but you can make bad choices, then you can make really bad choices. So I just think don't make the really bad ones and you'll make it through and, hopefully you can, not do anything to really tear something down that you're trying to build up.
And, I don't show up late. I don't leave my playbook at home. I don't put myself in a position, hopefully I don't, where, coach has to use me as an example. Look, on a Wednesday, can you just go and slap it out there, practice and roll your helmet out there and think, okay, we'll just go out there and break a sweat and everything's going to be okay? No, that's not the way it goes for Bill Belichick. You got to bring it on Wednesday. And if you don't, you're going to hear about it Thursday. You don't take weeks off. You don't take days off. You don't take periods off. You don't take plays off. That's how he feels you get the best out of your football team. So sometimes when you're older and you feel doesn't he know? I've done this for so many years, done this, and I've proved this. And they don't care what you did in the past. They don't care. He doesn't care. The other players don't care. The team doesn't care. The owner doesn't care. The only person that's probably holding on to it is you.
Yeah, true.
Right? Which none of that matters, because if you want the best out of yourself, you have to keep pushing. And it's not an easy program, but there's a real mental toughness that, that comes from that for me to say, you know what? I'm sticking it out. I've been really lucky as a quarterback to be in the same system where, there's plays that we call at practice today that I've literally run thousands of times.
Yeah.
Probably a day. I think a unit of time would be a day. Seconds maybe too fast. Weeks maybe a little too long. I would say a day. You can get a lot done in a day if you're focused. You can change the course of a lot of things in a day. You can't change everything in a day, but it starts with a day. Years are going faster as I keep going. Every year that goes by, I'm like, holy shit, 43. I thought 30 was old. Now I'm 43 and I'm gonna blink and I'm gonna be 50, and that's gonna suck. Because then I definitely know I'm down the back stretch. So, day. My daughter who's 5, my middle son who's 8, they were crying, And then I'm like, I'm the one that I can't be crying, So, I saw him and I give him a big hug. I said, guys, this is sports. Daddy doesn't always win. Daddy doesn't always win. You try the best you can try, and sometimes it doesn't go the way that you want it to, but that doesn't discourage you from trying again. And
it was great to see you get off the boat.
Yeah.
You remember that part?
Yeah, barely. I had a lot of fun, and I don't get to do that. You know, it's hard to relax, and when you're out in public and there's phones, not that I would do anything, but it still doesn't feel like comfortable for me, my personality, to have people filming. So I tend to just stay at home more, and I don't go out a lot.
And after the Super Bowl, one of my favorite things is to see the families of the players come up to the players and just the joy that they have. But we also saw Giselle whisper into your ear, what more do you have to prove? So Tom, what more do you have to prove?
I don't think proving it for me is the motivation. Like, I still want to play. You know, I got like a little sickness in me that just wants to throw a freaking spiral, you know what I mean? Also about football, once you stop, you can't go back and do it. I got some more football in me, not a lot, and I know that, but what I got left, I'm gonna give everything I got.
And he doesn't know any other way. And I think he still feels like that 6th-round draft pick, nothing's expected of him, and he wants to prove people wrong, and he continues to do so.
Every single year.
Yeah. Tom Brady had to wait a year for his moment. A moment he prepared for the minute he was drafted.
A lot of people don't believe in you. It was obvious by, 6 other quarterbacks taken and 198 other picks. And I always felt, you know what, once I get my shot, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to really take advantage of that.
I think the greatest lesson that I can impart on all of you guys is your future is going to be what you make of it. Because you're not going to be able to rely on people to do things for you. That's not the way life is. If you want to be great at something, you're going to have to put all your commitment and effort and discipline into doing just that. Things aren't handed to you as you get older. In fact, the things that I learned over the course of my life was the things that I actually worked for the most, that's what I valued the most. Where I put all my hard work and effort and dedication and discipline into, those were the things that really paid off. And when I faced really challenging times and really challenging obstacles, that's when I had to figure out deep down about myself what I was all about. And I realized that I can be more and make more of my own career than what a lot of people thought. And I'm still trying to do that today. So I wish you all the best of luck in your journey. I want you guys to achieve all that you set out to. It's going to take a lot of work. There's going to be a lot of obstacles. There's going to be a lot of challenges. But you guys are going to be the ones responsible for what you achieve.
That's it for this video. I post a new Tom Brady video every day, so please like and subscribe. That way you'll always have a new Tom Brady video to watch every single day.